To today's episode. I am the billionaire trader. So in this video, I'm going to explain how I actually pick this particular setup, starting from weekly time frame down to 2 hours, 4 hours time frame. So let's check the thought process. So this is weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we can actually see that price swept this high and rejected from this key level. After rejecting from that key level, normally sweeping the high means that this low is a liquidity. Also, this is another low that is a liquidity as well. The same thing with this too. So now after sweeping the high and rejected from the key level, then let's go to daily time frame. We need to see a breakout on daily time frame. That's going to be a confirmation. Now let's change to line charts. As we can see, we have a breakout already. So let me delete this. So we have a breakout on daily time frame, showing us that the rejection is now confirmed. Hence, the lows that we mark out are the liquidity, the targets. So seeing that shows that, okay, since we have breakout on daily time frame, then we can confidently take this particular sell and target the liquidity. So going to 4 hours time frame, what do we have on 4 hours time frame? As we can see, we also have sweep and break on 4 hours time frame, confirming, which is in line with the daily breakout. This is the sweep and break. And we also have another breakout here. That was around 10 a.m. Nigerian time or 6 a.m. Nigerian time. Okay, let me check. So 6 a.m. Nigerian time. So now we already have this on 4 hours time frame, showing us that this is a confirmation because we already have 4 hours reject 4 hours, and the breakout serve as our confirmation. Okay, we can take this trade and sell. So where can be our entry? Yeah, for me, I normally use shoulder as entry, but in this case, there is something I'm going to say here. This particular candle swept this high before we have the breakout. So when the next candle was coming, it swept the low. For me, this is an invalidation signal for me. And in this case, I usually stay out of the market to wait for a confirmation. But I've noticed that many times when this thing happen, when the candle that actually led to the breakout has a sweep, price usually respect it, and price usually use the extreme key level as the entry. This particular key level as the entry, usually based on experience and based on the study of my findings. So it will not take out this high as a liquidity. So consider that, let's use that as our entry, although that was not the entry I used because the other 4 hours candle has not formed, and I'm going to show you where I actually use as my entry. So this particular setup actually did 5 RR. Yeah, that's 5 RR. But using the entry I used personally, I think it's did 4 RR or 2 RR. I used 1 hour time frame that has sweep and break. Yeah, okay, let me change to the line charts. I use this particular shoulder here as the entry. So using that, let's see how many RR. And I target my target was 3 RR. Use that as SL and 3 RR. Yeah, I did not take this particular trade because of the sweep of previous 4 hours low. I was like, okay, let me wait for the confirmation, and price actually gave the confirmation, and the confirmation is I want to see another CRT, 1 hour CRT forming. So after the formation of this 1 hour CRT, then I can confidently enter this trade using this particular key level here and SL above the 1 hour CRT, and this is how many RR? So the target is 3 RR. This is here to meet the second entry target. But as you can see, we are still on the track. So as a kind of recap, from the weekly time frame, we swept previous week high and we rejected from a weekly key level. On daily time frame, we have daily breakout. So having the daily breakout actually confirmed the sweep and rejection. Then on 4 hours time frame, we have sweep and break. As a confirmation, we have 4 hours reject, 4 hours with a breakout as well. So now we even have another breakout that also has a sweep. So now the next entry is going to be here, this particular key level. That will be our next entry. This should be our next entry, unless market still want to be bullish and invalidate that. Then we can still take it down, target 3 hour or whatever, or just take it down to the final target. You can just take it down to the final target. This is another entry here. So this can be next week trade, and it can also be, unless the market actually invalidates it, that's when we can also be like, okay, we are taking it off. Well, in this case, I think market is going to respect it because we've already swept previous week high and rejected, and we already have breakouts on daily. So as a result of that, today should close as a bearish candle and continue the journey while targeting these liquidities. So for next week, these lows should be going out for next week. These two lows are liquidity to be targeted for next week. I hope you've learned one or two things today. Thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend ahead.